Meekam, okay, so you've actually finished. Today's your final day in our 5-day atomic challenge, and so glad to see that you're smiling. Do you want to give us some feedback, if you can, in terms of the process? The first question I have for you is, what actually attracted you to the challenge in the first instance?
Yeah, hi, Mike, and thanks for the question. And it's been a great experience. I think for me, my number one consideration for joining the challenge was your professionalism. We had a first engagement. It was very, very worthwhile. The first hour we spent, I thought that I got value from that session. And you now made a pitch, a proposition for this session to take place. And I looked at the value in terms of the pricing. I felt it was value for money. The time allocated was realistic. It wasn't invasive on my other commitments. And then finally, I felt that it would be good to listen to somebody else for a change and stop listening to myself. I don't know it all. And so these are some of the things that influenced my decision to come on the challenge.
Marvelous. So, given that, going through that 5-day process, what resonated with you specifically during that those 5 sessions? Is there anything that you really jumped out that you say, look, this is something that is really of value?
I think for me, the key takeaway from the 5 days was being able to compartmentalize my various entrepreneurial ventures, and then to prioritize them, to rank them, and to be able to see from an empirical point of view which one gave the best yield in terms of, expected outcomes. I think this was really very important. I had never in the past said, okay, this comes first, second, third, and fourth, or fifth, as the case may be. But we had 4, and I had 4, and I'd never really ranked them. I just put them all in the same pot. But in the process of our engagement, I've not been able to say, okay, this is really where I need to focus. This is the second and third and fourth. And these are the granular activities, for each that I need to embark on. I think this was really a key takeaway for me, and it's been very helpful. I've already applied some of these things, and I can tell you that I'm already seeing some dividend.
Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. So finally, given that you've had a good experience, can you say that you have fulfilled what your expectations, that the challenge has fulfilled your expectation?
Indeed, it has. Indeed, it has. And I say this because I'm a coach, okay? And I'm learning. I'm still a learning coach. I don't want to make it sound like I'm an expert in coaching. I'm very much, if you want to call it or put it this way, I'm on the ground floor of coaching.
Right.
You're a coach, and I've benefited from your coaching experience, your coaching style, your coaching knowledge, if you will. And so in that sense, it's been fantastic for me to have this experience. To be coached by a coach makes sense.
Marvelous, marvelous. Well, I'm looking forward to be able to be in contact with you going forward. So for somebody who's actually looking to join the challenge, what would you say to them?
Have an open mind. Have an open mind. We all have biases, whether we are conscious or unaware of them, but we all have biases. And I had mine coming into this, but I was brave enough to set my biases aside and have an open mind. And I don't regret having made that decision.
That's marvelous. Thank you so much for that feedback. Really, really valuable. And I wish you all the best in your ventures, and know you're going to be very successful.
Thank you very much, Mike. I look forward to sharing my success stories with you.
Excellent. Excellent.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.